I just all right, hold on. Before I get to the take, Fivio Foreign says he's closer to God than ever, and his gospel album is proof.
I'm doing a whole, I'm doing a whole album, I'm doing a whole gospel musical.
Okay.
So like I'm gonna have like a compilation of songs, probably like amount of songs like an album vibe. You know what I'm saying? And each song I'm gonna try to do a video, but the performance style is gonna be musical style, so it's gonna be like a lot of acting and the performance, not performing. I'm really doing these songs for the performance.
Okay.
Like I want to drop it. Obviously, I want everybody to hear it and tune and stream and things like that. But what I'm really excited about is performing these songs because I like the reactions.
Okay, so it's gonna be music videos and maybe a tour.
Oh, definitely. We definitely doing tour.
You know what? I don't need to go to the second clip, and I'll give y'all a little story, a little personal story. Why not? Thank y'all for rocking past the battle rap side of things on the RBE channel. I'll save the story for a second. Let me go first with this. Fivio, I don't mean to pick him apart as far as seeing his financial position. Because the reality, as we know, forget battle rap, even up there, some of these names, they're not in the greatest positions. And I say that humbly speaking, I wish everybody can get over and get by and succeed. But I remember when he just came home and how much he was on niggas' heels for trying to stream. Then I think for a second he was trying to get a boxing match with maybe Aiden Ross or something. I remember he was trying to go off on Casanat for not inviting him to the Streamer University. Remember when the cops ran into his crib and we saw the footage? It's a little apartment. And when it got to the bedroom and they were searching his joint, there was an air mattress in the bedroom, an air mattress. It's just like, so to see him now, this is Mr. Send me the Addy, I'm gunning him down. Click, blah, blah. That's who you are. You Mr. Big Drip and all the Big Crip, gangbanger, gunner, shooter. He was just arguing with a rapper a couple months ago, right? On some violent type shit. I forget who it was. But let me give you some advice for Fivio or any of y'all artists that ever come across these little videos of ours over here on either channel, the Sorry Shoe channel or the RBE channel. If in your heart or in your passion or in your direction you are switching gears, what you have to do is you have to walk the fans with you. You don't have the fans going from Big Crip to waking up the next day and you're announcing, I'm fitting to do this gospel album. You can't do it like that. Shit don't work like that. You're going to fuck yourself up because people don't see that in you. We just got through arguing and debating about how much your image sells and people buy into your image. They buy into what they believe in, what you claiming, what you flagging. All of that is part of the sell. The lyrics, the believability, the people in your videos, the imagery of the videos, all of this. You got to walk your fans because you developed a fan base that looks at you a certain way and comes to you for a certain style of music and lyrics. You don't just, boom, we doing country now. You can't do that at his level. If you're Beyonce, you could turn around and say, I'm finna do this country album. And it's still, melodies and sing. Even that pivot isn't as tough to me as going from gangster rap to religious rap. That's not the same even, but you're not Beyonce. It's Fivio Foreign searching for a hit who doesn't really have traction like that. So when I say story-wise and when I say walking somebody, I went to college in Atlanta, right? I was in the AUC, some of the most incredible years of my life, where you got Morris Brown, you got ITC. A lot of people forget ITC. It's like right in the middle of the mix, little small, little whatever. You got ITC, you got Clark, got Morehouse, you got Spelman. That's why when I was young and motherfuckers were like this, Morehouse people, and I would hear that, like, Morehouse, you go to a school that's all guys. If you are in the AUC, you understand, like it's told, because if you go to Morehouse, which is a prestigious name, prestigious college, something dope to have on your resume, it's not about the fact that the school is all guys, just like Spelman is all girls. The AUC, all those colleges are on top of each other. Morehouse, ITC, Spelman, Clark, Morris Brown. They're all on top of each other. I'm talking walking distance. You don't need a car. We used to walk to the other dorms and the other campuses to party, like walking distance for everything. And if I'm speaking to anybody that knows the AUC, a lot of that shit is connected by the strip. A lot of us hanging out at Stiegel's, getting our wings at night. Everybody knows to go to Stiegel's after the club and all that. And sometimes during the regular day, if I'm talking to anybody that understands my talk, put a thumbs up, but I might be on my own. It's all good. Strip and Stiegel's. But anyway, story-wise, as a New Yorker, as somebody heavily embedded in the New York rap scene, I'm already hearing about the Harlem drama and the beefs with Mace and these guys and Jim Jones and all these people. And then we hear Mace is leaving music after Harlem World and his big hit record and all these hit singles and being on top of the charts, being the man, running the hip hop industry for a second, right? All of a sudden, he's going back to college. Went to Clark. Used to see Mace all the time out there on the strip in between periods when everybody be hanging out. Because like I said, it's all walking distance and connected, pretty much. Walking distance. Used to see Mace all the fucking time. And then not only I'm just going back to school thing, then he starts getting religious. Next thing you know, we turn around, he's a pastor. But it wasn't like he went from a music video with Diddy to being a pastor. We see he's got beef. He might be trying to grow past or away from certain people. He moved away from it, went back to school, picking up trades, got more right spiritually. Then he became a pastor. And even though we didn't like that for him because we're still looking for the Mace, the Harlem World Mace, it made sense. And when I saw him out there on his college shit, regular shit or whatever, I didn't see the rapper. I knew that, oh, that's Mace. Damn, that motherfucker got platinum records and shit. But I didn't look at him like, what are you here for? What are you with us for? I don't make no, I didn't see him like that because it's like a walking progression of one's path, you know? And religion is a path thing. Fivio, it's a path thing. It's a change. It's an evolution. You can't even adopt religion at a genuine, sincere level overnight. You can't. You know, it's a walk of evolving and changing and adapting and learning and reading and experiencing and practicing and praying, and it's all of this stuff. I might even sound like I know better, and I'm not religious. I'm just saying, you know, none of us looked at Mace like that. Now, actually, it happened on the reverse when he came back, got on Hot 97 and all that with the Shiesty, and he came back with, what was it, Odyssey, dissing Cam. He's like, wasn't you? We had accepted him as a pastor. He's like, aren't you religious? What are you dropping this songs? But he was justified because he's like, yo, Cam, these niggas keep fucking with me. It's my turn to finally respond. He dropped the diss track. All right, cool, you back. Now we see him. It is what it is. And, you know, I think he's walked into these directions. And that's why he's been accepted in these different presentations. You know, you don't just come out as an artist that's already not, I don't want to say struggling artist like that and come off like that as if I know everything that's going on with Fivio Foreign. It just doesn't look from somebody like me that's a little bit more experienced from the outside looking in. I don't see that he's at anything close to his peak. So when you come out and say, I'm about to do this, you know what it looks like? It looks like a gimmick. You got to walk your fans towards stuff like that. They're not going to understand that. You're going to leave them all behind. And then what? You're going to try to create a brand new fan base of this guy talking the way you talk and your mannerisms and everything ain't going to go nowhere. And all of a sudden you're going to be gospel. I don't even know how much you know the gospel. I'm going to leave him alone. I'm not saying this from a disrespectful standpoint. Shout out to Fivio, man. I wish him the best. It's just the way people maneuver sometimes is just like, that don't look right. And you're trying to survive in the music industry. That don't look right. All right. Last piece of news, real quick, before we get up out of here with Al Bial.